Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of 100% Wuchang series. Now let's go back and continue forward to the next area, which is going to be the corpse pits. And now we are gonna wrap up on the chapter 1 of this game. The boss of this area is the first wall in the game, I must say. Had a lot of retries done in my first playthrough to beat her. Not a great experience though, in my opinion. The booty. Go here, pick up the loot. Health pill. There must be some enemies upstairs, so let's go and kill them. And we have plunging board. Alright, I think we are using that. No, we are not. And I think we don't need this in this particular area, so I'm gonna use one of the best talismans in the game, recover health upon defeating enemies, which we got from the previous boss after turning in his stuff to the merchant and merchant selling us this. Okay, moving on. I think there is nothing here we are missing, right? Yeah, nothing here. What kind of a name is that? So nothing over here, guys, and now we are gonna go to Tang Emperor Palace. We are gonna go up from here. Nothing is over there, and there must be an enemy here. Yeah, tougher enemy. Yeah, for the Ming. Get the loot. And we're gonna move forward. We'll kill the gunner first. Pain in the ass guy. Actually, I want to try something. I discovered that this is spell. Attack after this spell is already a 4th attack, so I would like to try that. Look at that, beautiful. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna go here for this enemy. Let's kill the dog first. Very potent build, it can carry you through the entire game. I was killing stuff in the last chapter as well, and only few enemies I had to use temper on, otherwise all enemies were killed easily with this build. And the beauty of this build is you use the weapon that is like available in the almost like second area of the game. Incense burner, this will increase the shop items for Wangu, whatever that guy's name is. Yeah, there is a loot here. Red mercury shoot, and our guy is over here. Talk to him. He also has a ending, by the way. So it's an important NPC. There are 4 endings in this game, and one of them is from this guy. Alright, so we are into the Tang Emperor's Palace, and the boss here is nuts. But we have a build in mind, let's see how it goes. Yeah, so make sure you read the spells for their description. This spell mentions that if you attack from behind, this can do strength damage, and you can basically break enemies' stance with this weapon. Actually, I want to kill the dog. Alright, that's an enemy drop, I think, and red mercury, and we came for this loot, which is again red mercury shoot. We are gonna go to the other side now. There is a harder enemy over there. Look at that, he's standing over there. Let's kill him first. I wanna try something. Can I go behind you? Alright, problem with charged heavy is that it consumes 1 skybound might. But just to mention that X charged heavy can clash with the other weapons, enemies' weapons basically. So the clashing is, I don't know if you know about it or not, but clashing in this game is a super OP way to negate incoming damage. So if you attack while in the middle of an enemy's attack animation, you will clash, but your attacks should be clashable, the ones that are going to hit the enemy then. For example, for X, charged heavy is clashable. So if I do charge heavy in the middle of enemy animation, attack animation, it will clash and it will negate all the incoming damage. And for dual blades, I think you can set second, third, fourth, fifth hit as clashable, if I am not if I remember it right. And that's why those blades are super OP in this game for enemies that are very aggressive. Basically, if you're stuck on a boss like the boss of this area, dual blades can be the answer for such situations where the enemy is continuously attacking you. You are not getting chance to heal yourself. Right, so fixed origin pill. I think there is nothing over here, so let's just take care of these guys. Both are dead. Poor guy came to attack but got in the middle of our discipline attack AoE. Yeah, nothing else over here. Let's go and get this eagle pendant, which increases your stab attack power. So I think good for spear builds do stab. Spear does stab damage if I remember correctly. So, anyway, that reminds me I can pop one up. Walk to the flame. I'll kill the dog. And before we go there, it's just, yeah, nothing over there. So we have a loot inside. And you go ahead and check on the stuff. We have loot over here. A lot of red mercury. No, oh my god, let's kill that guy first. Man, he's doing a lot of damage. So this is the pay to progress, but before that let's drop down. I think there is a jar enemy over here. Yeah, there is a jar enemy over there. You know the drill by now. And that's it. One charge heavy and then a follow-up attack should kill those guys. With the build that we are running, and you know what build we are running. I mean the points that we have invested in the skills. Weapon should be +4 by now, I think. Yeah. Alright, I think we can go up from here to grab a loot. Which is not the end of the world. Crimson Lantern fruit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Bitch. Come here. Alright, so we cannot go from there, we have to go from this ladder. Before that we can kill this guy and unlock this shortcut, and this shortcut is gonna open you up to Shoe Sanctum. Remember there was a big door by the stable where that Taoist was there. So this goes back into the Shoe Sanctum. Great discovery. Really liked the interconnectivity in this game. Now I think we are gonna come and difficult enemy to fight is gonna show up. But it's not very difficult with the build that we are running, to be honest. So nothing over here, guys. Let's move back and continue forward. Let's kill these dudes hanging by. These are the dudes I was talking about, but should not be a problem. Because they don't have poise. As you can see. Before we could find out that he is dangerous, we eliminated the threat. So nothing over here, guys. Let's move down. Now this is a riddled door. There is a trophy associated with opening 3 riddled doors, and there are exactly 3 doors which we have to open with the correct answer to get the trophy. Now there is an area which you can get to only by answering incorrectly, but if you answer correctly only then this door will open. So if you worry about trophies, we have to answer correctly, which we are going to do because we worry about trophy being this as 100% walkthrough. But I would also like to show you, if you answer incorrectly, which area it transports to and what rewards do we have over there. There aren't much. I think you get 1 red feather from an enemy in the area that it transports to, so you're not losing much, but the area it transports to is here only. So I would like to show you that first before we go and do that gate. Go behind him, do not attack him from front, he may do some fire damage. This is the shortcut. If you die, you can just run to this ladder and come back up. This is the boss fight, main boss fight of this area, this arena, but we are not gonna go there yet. We have to unlock it first. And this is another minor boss fight. You remember Tang made boss fight from before? In the Buddha cliffs there was the first actually I wouldn't say boss, but enemy which had a health bar like a boss. Tang made. Alright, so let's go and clear this side first. Actually, I think I can get rid of that guy first. Otherwise he's gonna keep on shooting at us. Yeah, this is the correct angle, I think. Alright, and now we can go back. And clear this area, this side of the area. So this, you see the door doesn't open from this side. Behind this door there is a small place, there is a small area. So answering that door incorrectly will teleport you into the area, and then you're gonna come out from this door. There is actually, you can see what is inside from that hole in the wall, so I'm gonna show you. Alright, so you can see that boatman who who we interacted first in the game, they gave us a tutorial boss and things like that. So that boatman is over there. There is just some dialogues which you can watch online, and a red feather that you get. So nothing related to the trophy you are gonna miss if you answer that door incorrectly, but if you don't answer it correctly, you are gonna miss on a trophy. So we are gonna answer it correctly, and the answer is the first option that you get over there. This area is very easy to clean, but the boss is equally tough. Drained red feather, and I think we have done all that we could. Now we can go back to that door. There is a, I think, red-eyed enemy under there which gives you a red feather. I think it's a faint red feather only. Let's pick up this route on our way out. Did I miss that? But not the end of the world, it's not that important. One spot is not gonna change our world. We'll get that door first, and then we'll enter this palace to get that golden chest which was glowing, but entering it will trigger a boss fight, so let's just grab this first. Ming Ascension is the right answer to open this door. You will get your access to the benediction. Lasting alacrity. Alacrity is when you get hit while casting a spell, is when you trigger alacrity. Is what that term means.
Let me show you how it's really done.
So again, an easy boss fight. So you can R1 mash your way to victory. Brilliant red feather, so that should be enough to level up our weapon to 4. We had one and now we needed 2, so one is from that lady we just killed. Lost remains to upgrade our flasks and some lore to spice up things in your life. Okay, now we can go out and towards the shrine and unlock the main boss of this area. So the boss of this area does is slash damage. I think I'll talk about the boss once we are ready to tackle the boss. Rest if you would like to. We don't really need rest now because we are now healing ourselves after killing enemies, and we never used more than one flask, I think. But we are gonna spend on... Wait a minute, can we level up? No, we cannot. I was thinking 200, I can make that happen. Let's level up. We can level up 200. And we got 2 points. And now what I would like to do is the extra temper charges are good, actually, not bad at all. First of all, let's upgrade our this thing, which is to increase the health recovered by our flask. And then I think we are gonna, well, it doesn't matter much because we are gonna change our build anyway for this boss. Let's go here first and grab ourselves a spell. I haven't used this much, but it has it doesn't have infinite range, so I didn't find, for whatever limited use I didn't find it to be a great spell. Pick it up, and this is an ambush, and now the enemies at the back are gonna get up. It's actually amazing that how this game has set us up for the ambush, because we could not even lock onto these enemies earlier when we came here. The game wants to ambush us. Don't like it. So pick up the Buddha statue, which is needed to progress further in the game. So it's an item which will unlock the boss fight. Again, you rest if you want to. There is a lady over here, talk to her.
Loves a strange beast.
We'll give you a plumed
Loves a strange beast.
plumed branch. And place the Buddha statue. Actually, it's gonna drain the water. I'll skip it. I'll let you experience it for yourself. So now we can go to that pond to fight the boss. Now before we fight the boss, I would like to do a couple of things. First of all, we want to upgrade our weapon to +4, so we need 2 points, which we have. And then I would like to increase my yeah, so after 50% madness, the temperance can be applied quite easily. So I would like to access that as well. But we are gonna lose on the Skyborn Might. And we want Leech. I think we can live with that. Fine. Okay, so let's talk about the boss now. So the boss is a difficult one, Commander Honglan. She's called, and she has 2 phases. In first phase, she is pretty much easier. I would say not easiest, but easier, where she would lunge at you with her sword. Now you can parry that, or you can dodge it. If you dodge it, she's gonna land a little bit distant from you, at a distance from you, so difficult to reach to her. And if you parry her, it's preferable. That's why the long swords and dual blades are gonna shine in this build, in this fight. We have an X build. Just to show you the X build, I don't think I'm not saying that this is the best build against her and we will be able to beat her, but I would like to show you the X build that we are running with the Earth Shaker. And with Leech, we are gonna attack and get our health back. So we are gonna try with this first, and this will give you an idea of what the boss is, how she attacks, and things like that. And if we are not able to make progress with the X build, I will show you the other build that we used to beat her in my previous playthroughs. So one build is talking about those builds. One build is the parry build from longsword. So so you go all the way down here and you unlock this discipline skill and set it on the longsword of your choice. What it does is basically, as soon as she tries to lunge at you with the sword, you can parry that attack and she will not be able to perform the combo, and you can punish her for that. So that is going to be the strategy for the boss, using the longsword. In the second phase, you will have to still dodge her attacks, because attacks like using the kicks or using punches are not parryable, nor they are clashable. So you have to dodge those, learn the boss moves and dodge those. But mostly she will be doing the sword attacks, which can be parried still in the second phase. And she starts second phase when she basically lunges back, and then she does some fire attacks. So she can combo her attacks into some fire attacks and kicks. So you have to learn those and make sure that you're not parrying those, because you cannot do so. Strategy remains the same, but the weapon of choice here changes to dual wield. If we are talking about a dual blade build, this is also pretty potent among for this boss. The skill that you would want, let me show you here. The skill that you would want here is this beautiful skill, which is Blade Master. So Blade Master is when you press your discipline skill with L2, it will buff your weapon. And with that buff, what it does is when you perform a successful clash with the enemy, you are gonna heal yourself. So it's a leeching effect, but only comes from clashing. And with good passives like these in the dual wield 3, where 4th, 5th, 6th attacks can clash, you can clash almost everything with the dual wield attacks, and you can just blindly attack the enemy in the middle of their animation. So the hard part with dual wield build is to identify when to start attacking. Basically, when she does her attacks, you start attacking then, not before, not after. and even if you take a hit, like she might do some sword attacks following up by a kick or following up by a punch, you can take that damage and you are gonna heal yourself with this skill, Blade Master, because because you are gonna clash for subsequent attacks, and then subsequent attacks are gonna heal you. And on top of it, if you go with Temperance Leech is gonna give your health back on every attack, so that makes this build almost a guarantee to beat this boss. In fact, any humanoid boss for that matter, or any boss which wields a weapon for that matter and does a flurry of weapon attacks. For this boss, let's try our existing build first. Alright, let's try our existing build for yes, so let's try our existing build first for this boss. And benediction, we are actually, we could have changed the potency. This, okay. Benediction is good, madness is descended, temper is fine at leash. We have another sword which we can use for strength, and we are good. For one-handed sword, I would like to put Astral Blade, although we are not gonna use it. Temper, headstrong. Oh shit, I didn't change the... Need to put temper and heal ourselves. For those who say X can't do it, this is for them. Look at that. First attempt, baby. With X.
Cloud Frost's edge. Descendant of the Eye lineage.
What a clash that was. Alright, so now we have got ourselves, we have completed the chapter 1 of this game, and now we are gonna go do chapter 2 in the next episode. But before that, let's talk to everybody.
I am now years ago that dream. I must.
Talk to him,
That dream. I must.
and we are gonna talk to
Bless this endeavor and protect us from danger.
check this out, talk to him.
You finally fortunate while you were take it slow, but tell me. So, I spoke with the Tang. Behind that gate, you've just one more thing. For days, he's been muttering. One more thing. For days, he's been muttering.
Alright, now talk to this lady.
The old Taoist, you've got the Wuchang junction. He's dead now. If you're heading, I'll be waiting here at the temple. If you're heading that, I'll be waiting here at the temple.
And talk to this guy, which is not gonna say anything. And there is nobody to talk to here. Now let's go to, I think we can level up. So we are gonna level up. We are good with what we have right now to have Skybound Might. And probably what I'm gonna go for is this branch further to unlock that skill called Rampant. So I'm gonna spend over there. So Reverend Temple, as you can see, one more sign is there to talk to NPC. So we are gonna go and talk to this guy. Although this guy, we have a quest to update. He's gonna say that problem is how to get in, because he wants to get in and we got the key so we can open the door. This is the door to the next area. So you're gonna open it and talk to him again.
Oh! Beyond this cave, here. The road ahead is long.
And that's it for this guy. And now we are gonna go back, talk to other NPCs, but before that there is a trophy for getting all the shrines, and since we were transported here automatically after the boss fight, we have not gotten that shrine which we have unlocked in the Palace Hill. So in the boss area where we fought commanders, there is a shrine that spawns after the fight, so you have to go back and collect it because you need that for the trophy. So let's go and get that. You're not gonna kill this guy. I don't remember how many times I have descended down this ladder in my first playthrough. Boss was really tough until I understood the mechanics of the game. Coming back here, we didn't have many runes to collect, so this is not gonna give us much. Access the shrine. Now we are gonna teleport ourselves to Shu Sanctum because we have some things to go to give to this guy, which we've collected, I think, from the top of that purple turtle statue while coming into this palace. We picked up something which he can use to open up his inventory, so we're gonna give him that and probably buy rest of the stuff since we have some red mercury to do so.
You made it. Oh, the Tang, the palace. But I've got plenty of my own treasures.
So he has now unlocked the Imperial armor. And you can again now buy faint red feather because you don't need it anymore for +3 in your weapons. Well, you can do other +3 by buying from this guy. Let's buy everything. We can buy the stuff that we are missing from that other guy as well. Yeah, this is the spell that he is buying, it's selling now, so we can buy that. Not a great spell, does corruption build up, but we can buy it when we have some money or currency.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment.
And we had something to buy here as well, right? You were also selling something. I think we had bought almost everything except these two things. So we can still not buy this one. And we cannot buy this one. Okay, let's buy whatever we can. Alright. So I think this is a good place to wrap up our episode of the walkthrough. In the next episode, we are going to go through the door we just opened for that guy. And I mean the guy with the hat. I don't remember their names. So that NPC quest we have progressed by opening the door, and we are going to go through that door to one of the worst areas of the game exploration wise, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Till then, but goodbye.